Welcome to Hridayam, a place for inner stillness, elevated awareness, and energetic transformation. Take a deep breath in and allow yourself to fully arrive in this moment. Have you noticed that there seems to be an observer inside each one of us? It's like you're doing something and you are observing yourself doing it also. Sometimes when you are having a heated argument with somebody you love, you know, foul words, not very nice words, are coming out of your mouth. And then something inside you is also saying at the same time, stop, don't cross the line. What are you doing? Stop, don't be so angry. So there is an observer, your soul that is observing inside each one of us. Yes. So what is the observer doing? Observer is just observing as we go through life. Yes. Now, in life, all of us are so busy reacting and responding to every stimulus, every emotion, every word, every action happening inside of us, through us, and around us, that we forget to pause and observe life. What am I trying to say here? I am saying that each one of us is a soul, and the soul is observing the life that is happening through us and around us. The more and more we tune into the energy of our soul, the energy of the observer, the easier it becomes to go through life. For example, one of your friend is having a difficult day and is crying in front of you, and they are complaining about life, or they are really sad, depressed, going through a lot of grief. Now, it is easy to get, engulfed into their grief, into their pain, and we love them, we want the best for them, and to feel that same level of grief and trauma. Yes, has something like this happened to you before, where you felt that you were part of the pain and suffering of your beloved, your friend, your relative, your colleague? Common, no? Now, what if instead of being part of that, you become the one who elevates and helps your friend come out of that? How do you do that? While your friend is, for example, crying, you observe. Instead of reacting emotionally to it, just observe what is happening. What is happening with their physical body? How are they feeling? What are the kind of words that are coming out of their mouth? What are the repeated words that they are saying? What is the thought process behind that? At the same time, start observing how your own body is reacting to all of this. Yes. How do you do this? In the moment when this is actually happening, how do you bring yourself to practice awareness? You slow down, you connect your tongue to the palate, and you focus on your breath. Almost like you are watching a movie unfolding in front of you. And as you do that, and you remind yourself of your true origin, of the fact that you are the soul, you become the master of that moment. And as you become the master of that moment, you bring about peace, stillness, and inner calmness. Not only inside of you, it radiates from you also. And it reaches this friend that you truly want to help. And as they look into your eyes and you say some words of consolation, they feel the peace that is being radiated through you. So you will not need to give too many lectures, too many nice words, too much emotional support, because what you are giving is presence. What you are giving is the light of your own soul. Amazing, no? Another example, for example, you are an entrepreneur, or you work somewhere, you're employed, and somebody in the team comes running to you with a problem. and they are extremely hyper, they are stressed, and they don't know what to do with that situation. And usually when people are like that, they speak very fast, so they are like kind of just gab just saying the problem very very fast, and they are very very stressed. It's very easy to get sucked into that stress, into that panic, into the fact that there is no solution or a very difficult solution. Yes, what you could do instead is, while this colleague of yours or this employee of yours is expressing their concern, you do the exact same thing again. You connect your tongue to the palate, you remind yourself who you truly are, and you observe their body language, you observe the hand that they are constantly fidgeting, or maybe they have a pen. People have some lot of body movement when they are highly stressed. You observe the kind of words that are coming out of their mind, coming out of their mouth. You see what is the emotion, and you also observe your own response. You see how your body reacts. You observe what you're feeling in that moment. Feel it, see it, but do not let it control you. Remind yourself constantly of who you are, and start bringing down the light of your soul and radiate it inside and outside of you. So, even in the most panic driven situations, you can stay calm. In fact, if you are the manager or if you are the owner of a business, your job is to stay calm and composed irrespective of everything. And as you stay calm, you share that light or that peace or that clarity with people around you. Have you noticed? Mostly the solutions are very simple. The problems or the narrative of the problem is very complicated. So, we are here to stay calm, to stay rooted, and to stay absolutely relaxed. Stressed people attract diseases. Calm people attract abundance. And abundance is something we all want. Same thing with your children. I'm a mom, and if some of you are parents, you would realize that when children come to us with their problems, we actually do this already, because we realize what they perceive as problem or something very big is actually trivial or very, very small for us. So, when your child is constantly talking and being hyper about something that looks very big to them, we stay relaxed, usually calm, and we give them very simple answers. That's how we should be facing life. That's how we should be facing the supposed big challenges of our life. We do not have control over what happens outside. Even if the worst of situations were to happen, we have no control. We have complete control over who we are and how we take that situation on and respond to it. The best solutions do not come from intelligence. The best solutions come through intuition. And intuition comes to people who realize who they are beyond the physical world. Try to stay rooted in your true identity as a soul. And as you do that, as you remind yourself that you are the soul occupying the body, more and more stillness, more and more calm, more and more intuition begins to flow into our daily life. And as we go through life, all aspects of it, not one of them, all the aspects of our life, there is massive transformation. There is massive peace. There is great sense of purpose. So, next time, do try and practice this when you are having one of those moments. Just sit down, connect your tongue to your palate, remind yourself of who you truly are, and observe your body. Observe everything around you. What I like to do is, I just like to look around the room and I kind of see everything and tell in my head, okay, that's a door, that's a red sticker, that's a table, that's a pot, chair. And as I look around me, I begin to focus on my breath. It begins to calm me down. After which I remind myself of who I truly am. We can choose to live life differently. We can choose how we are going to react or respond to life. Do this as a fun activity for 1 week, trying to be the observer in everything that's happening around you, including you go to a restaurant, sit down, try to observe what's happening, what is the quality of energy in that room, what kind of food they are serving, what kind of linen they are using, what are people doing on other tables, and then you observe how your body is reacting to it. What's happening with your physical body, what's happening with your mind, how are you feeling in that moment? As you practice this more and more and more, it becomes natural, it becomes very, very easy to stay rooted in our true identity as a soul. Thank you so much for being here, and remember, as you shift the inner world, the life around you quietly shifts with it. Thank you so much.